Make the 6-4 proud.
That's a pretty satisfying sound. And I don't want to give too much away, but I think this part is more of a visual thing. I'm going to let you guys just kind of judge out what's going on, and then we're going to meet up in the next couple minutes and talk about the topic of this video. Alright, enjoy. What's the difference between a kill with an alternator and a Cold War? Or a Kraber versus a DMR? The DMR to me personally is probably one of the hardest guns to aim. The stock seems to be hollow and there's just a bunch of really heavy marbles in it that sway the gun everywhere and it's impossible to aim properly. If you get a kill with that weapon on me, am I going to be impressed? It depends on the nature of the kill. If you're running up to me and killing me with a DMR, yeah, I'll probably drop my controller and start clapping for you. So what's a good kill? What are the best kills? What are the worst kills? Well, we're going to try to explore that today. But see if you can spot the difference between the earlier clips and this one. So whoever designed Ronin designed this level because it is like the ideal killing ground for this thing. It's so easy because the width of your bullets is the width of all the openings to all these corridors and rooms. So practically anytime you aim in there, you're going to make contact on something. So you're powerful indoors, you're powerful outdoors, because the outdoors, again, there's not much room anyways. I'm a really big fan of seeing a North Star on this level as well. The safest spots sometimes are these tall rooftops on each side of the level, but you just fly up there and cluster missile you. That's their like #1 move. It used to catch me by surprise, but now I'm like, okay, it's cluster missile time, bring it, and you either dodge it or you don't, while trying to do some damage and dodging their snipes. I've been doing really good at dodging snipes because I've gotten a lot of practice after using nuke eject. I like that extra height, you know, kind of fool around with it. And the best way to not get goosered is obviously not to let yourself go up that high to begin with, but with nuke eject it's even worse because you're so much higher, so people have so much more time to shoot you. I think if you try ejecting and just going really fast in one direction, you just become a skeet disc and they're gonna pop you out of the air. Personally, I've had better results going left and right. To me, one of the worst ways to die in this game is to get meleeed by a Titan. It means you were on the ground or you were just somewhere stupid and you're just like, ugh. Every time I get hit by one, I just feel like I got backhanded by somebody. Smack, smack, smack. Smackety smack, smack. When it comes down to it, the shotgun is truly better. If they're close enough to melee, they're close enough to shotgun. But Ronin especially, it's hard to resist the urge to just, you know, slice pilots with a giant sword. Now picture any action figure, one of those $5 ones with those little things on the back that makes your hand go up and down, gives you kung fu action. That's how I feel in a Ronin. It's hard to resist just doing that. It makes me into a little kid that just likes to slice things and see this action going up and down. That's also why I like getting hit by a lot of damage when I'm using the sword block. I'm like, okay, I'm not a robot anymore. Now I'm a Jedi. You want to feel a little bit different? Try some of the other abilities. But it does mean that you have to play a little bit different to suit the perk. Like if you're going to be doing extra wall hanging, which you can already do, it just lets you hold it longer. Looks really cool. But it's not like you really need it. The hover is probably the most versatile one, but it does force you to change your playstyle and be very aware of when you aim down sights and what it's going to do to your momentum. So you have to actually change your playstyle versus just using the jump jet hider. It's like you just keep doing what you're already doing and you'll be a little bit more efficient. You're not as loud and the Titans don't notice you. And that's a pretty fitting end. What did you guys think of those last 3 minutes of gameplay? That whole run practically revolved around spawn trapping and just having a brutal advantage. I didn't even get out of my Titan. Usually I would at the spawn trap, give them a little bit of a chance, razzle-dazzle them inside of their spawn with the grappling hook, you know, stuff like this. I messed up. And he teabags me, and usually I'm okay if I'm doing stuff like that and you do something equally ridiculous to me and then you teabag me, then I'm like, okay, I get it. But if you're just gonna turn around and shoot me when I gave you all those outs, come on, that's just rude. I don't normally do this, but he kind of just brought it out because some of you guys, I don't get why you go with that kind of disrespect. If you're gonna do something cool, like, you know, let's do it. I have a feeling this guy's gonna come back too. I think he wants to settle the score. He's not too far. I think I can hear him. This one's not for prize, this one's for pride. But check this out right now. I've never noticed this until now. The hook actually spins with the turbine. I wonder if you can actually use that for something. Slingshot even faster from the bottom. Calculating range. Okay, pretty close. If I slide, I think I can hit him. That time he got killed by the thermite launcher. You know what? That's just as good as me grappling him. Honestly, I think thermite kills are some of the best kills in this game. I bet he's going to be coming out from there and trying to Spitfire me. I don't know why, but I'm just like reading this guy right now. And there he is. If I would have lived, even better, but you know what? I'll take it. I think I got a little bit more out of my kills than he got out of his, so to me, I'll mark that as a win. So by now you probably noticed how subjective this video is. It's like, what are the better kills? To some people it's the quantity, it's not the quality of the kill. I think that's how the great debate of, oh, you only use meta weapons comes against grenadiers and things like that, because people are like, it does matter how you get your kills, what abilities you use, what boosts you use. That's what essentially everybody is always saying. It's not fair to use such and such weapon even though it's accessible to everybody. It's one of those bad mannered things. I stopped using Tone when it did become actually evident that it was the most powerful Titan because of its core, which was ridiculous to start with, and how easy it was to just hit pilots. And at the beginning of the game, when people are still figuring it out, its sonar, its basic just attacks were so easy to get in tune with. So the skill curve for Tone was low to begin with. It was efficient, brutally efficient, against Titans and pilots, to the point that it appeared bad manner to use them at the beginning of the game. Same thing with the Hemlock at the beginning. Now, you get a nod of approval from me. It took a while before people actually figured out how to use Ronin efficiently and figure out exactly how much of a tank he was. Anyways, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, before I forget, I did want to share a clip with you guys. Now, I'll admit it's not the smoothest execution, but it's my first, so I'm going to go ahead and share it with you guys. I finally got it. Now it's all about trying to get a better one. Just wait till I get the wraparound one. That will be insane!